What's going on, everybody? It's the hands-free gamer. I play with my feet because I can't use my arms. My face cam only works whenever I stream, so go check out one of my past streams to be sure that I play with my feet. And be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and put notifications on if you're new. And today we're going to be talking about how to get coins if you're no money spent or new to this game. So I'm going to go step by step if you're new. So I'm going to put every single tip or step in the comment section so you guys can skip right to that step if you guys have gotten past the beginning steps. But I'm going to go from what you should do first to where I am right now. So if you already done the first steps, then go down in the comment section and see what you need help on. But step one is to do all your challenges. Now, when you load into the game, the first thing you should see is you should do all these assemble your team challenges. And then after that, do the NFL 100s. They're relatively easy. Let's see, the first challenge. Rush for 25 yards and pass for a touchdown. Rush for 80 yards and get a rushing touchdown. These are really easy, and you get a Centennial pack. Now, you want to pick what you need, but my top 3 suggestions are either Deion Sanders, Lawrence Taylor, or who is the other one? Randy Moss, or Eric Dickerson. But just get what you need. Now, after you do the NFL 100s, I would suggest you do probably the Gauntlets, because they give you a lot of coins. And then, maybe before you do any of that, do your Mud Hero challenges and just level up a few. Because right here, if you go to Mud Heroes, Booth Breaker right here, and you do this challenge over and over again, you get a bunch of XP. So if you guys can level up to level 90, you get a 98 overall Tory hold, probably 400,000 coins in total free, and then 20 packs. So it's probably a good million coins if you level up to level 90. So you can choose to do the Met Heroes whenever, but I would suggest you do it pretty early because leveling up can give you an advantage in Madden. So yeah, do the Gauntlet, NFL 100s. Journeys they're okay. They're kind of boring, but they give you decent rewards, and yeah. This one gives you about 91 Byron Jones, and this one gives you an 88 Michael Thomas. And also, you can do the level challenges. Now, a lot of people don't do these level challenges, but they're actually really good for coins. So I would suggest that you do the level challenges. Then after that, I wouldn't suggest you do this because 89 overall player. Do the Team of the Year challenges right here. And then once you finish the Team of the Year challenges, then you should have a decent lineup. And make sure you do all the limited time challenges. Like if there's an NFL Combine challenge. I would do this probably after I do the NFL 100 and the Gauntlets. That way I make sure I don't miss out on it. And make sure you do the Ultimate Challenges every week. So that way you can get all the tokens. Because you need 16 tokens to get a free Ultimate Legend player. Right now it's March 1st on a Sunday. So all of these might not be here when you see it. But yeah, those are the challenges I would suggest you do first. Alright, and here is the second tip. Now, I don't personally do this because I don't think it's fun, and it's hard for me to do something that's boring. But it can still get you a lot of coins. So, you can snipe. And what sniping is pretty much you buy something for a lower price and then you flip it. So, let's say you look at how much 94s are going for right now. So, you see that 94s are going for 125k. So, you could probably sell it for 123 or 124k. So, what you want to do is you want to filter down. And don't forget there's also a 10% tax, so you have to take that account when you're sniping. So I'm going to filter down to Ultimate Legends, and then I'll filter down to the Raiders. So this is how you snipe. So you try to find one. This wouldn't be a snipe because with the 10% tax, I sell it for 123k, I would lose 8k. So you want to find something that goes for 12,000 less than that price. Or 10% less than the price you see. So this one goes for 125,000. 10% less than that is 113,000. So you want to find prices for less than 113,000. So what you pretty much would do is you would just sit here filtering until you see one that's less for 113,000. And then you would get coins on that. And you don't have to do it on this filter. You can do it on multiple filters. You can do it on any filter you want. You can do Combine, you can do Mud 10, you can do anything you want. But that's just a general tip. I don't do sniping because it's not fun for me, and usually I can't get to them in time because a lot of people like to snipe in this game, but that's one of the top tips to get coins is sniping. Alright, now tip number 3 Now this might be too early for you, but after you've done all the challenges, you probably bought a few players with your coins. Now you might want to look into head-to-head seasons. Now the reason you want to look into head-to-head seasons is because you get Series 5 trophies from it, and why you need Series 5 trophies is because this Coach Madden collectible. Now, you might not think, oh, Coach Madden collectible isn't that important, but it is very important if you want to build your team because it boosts your whole entire team. Like, if you get enough Coach Madden collectibles, you can get +1 speed on your whole entire team, and that's huge. And like I said, if you're new and you're not very good at this game, then sometimes you want to play just to lose, just so you could, like, learn from your opponent, because even if you lose, you can still try to learn and do a bunch of stuff, and you can also practice. You can look on YouTube. There's a bunch of tips on how to do good plays and stuff. But yeah, you might not be great at the game, but I started out terrible, and I've gotten a lot better because of losing, because of practicing. So if you practice a lot, then I promise you, you will get a lot better at this game. And I'm not a completely no money spent player. I probably spent $40, but I did do a 20 million coin spending spree, and I still have 3 million coins left over, and I've only spent $40, so I've been grinding this game a decent amount. So that's tip number 3 is to do head-to-head seasons, and also look out for Tuesdays to Thursdays, because that's sometimes when house rules come out, and what house rules is that it is usually like you have to win 10 games to get a 95 plus overall Ultimate Legend. Now they've kind of been sucking with house rules this year. They used to do it every single week in last Madden, but now it's every other week, and the house rules haven't been as good. But I've built my team from house rules early in the year, because the house rules early in the year was a lot better than later in the year. Like earlier in the year for our Halloween, it gave us a 92 overall player, which at the time was really good. So if house rules ever come out, I would suggest that will be your #1 priority if house rules ever come out. Alright, now tip number 4 are farm accounts. And I know a lot of people are doing these videos, but I always get comments asking me, can I have some coins? Can I have some cards? Unfortunately, I'm a no money spent player too, so these coins are equally as hard for me to get as for you. But I can do the second best thing. I can tell you how I get my coins. So this is how I get my coins. This is the main way how I get my coins. It's farm accounts. And the reason why I do farm accounts is because, alright, here, for example, let's say you did a Gauntlet challenge, right? So this Gauntlet challenge gives you 75k. And then you do it on your farm account, that's 75 more K. Then you do it on your other farm account, that's 75 more K. And then you do it on your other farm accounts. And then you can make up to 5 accounts. I personally only have 3 farm accounts, or 2 farm accounts, and that's not including my main account. So I have 3 accounts in total, but you can make up to 5 accounts and like do this Gauntlet 5 times. 75 times 5, that's 375,000 coins. And that's just with the Gauntlet. You could do the Gauntlet 2, have double that, 750,000 coins. You could do the NFL 100, and what I did with my farm accounts is I quick sold my Nat Centennial pack for like 7,000 training with my farm account. So with your farm account, you want to try to see how many coins you can make as possible. And I'll tell you how to transfer over coins. But like with the Team of the Year player, if you get like a 96 Team of the Year player on your farm account, then you can quick sell it and use training, because training is a lot easier to convert into coins this game. Also, before we do that, I also want to tell you one more thing. Okay, now this Ultimate Legend Challenge. Let's say you need to do this kickoff, right? So you get an Ultimate Legend token. So if you get 16 of those, that's a free Ultimate Legend player. And it will be auctionable, because when you put in the set, it doesn't say it's not auctionable. So let's say you get 16 tokens on 3 accounts, and then sell each Ultimate Legend on each account for 300k. That's 900k. Usually, if you didn't have a farm account, you would only be able to get 300k. But since you have 2 farm accounts, you could get 900k. Yes, this will mean you'll have to grind a lot more, but it pretty much like doubles what you can do. And farm accounts have helped me a lot. For example, this Team of the Year. So earlier in the year, there was a Team of the Week token every single week, and I did it on all my farm accounts every week. I got 1 token every single week for 17 weeks on all my farm accounts, and I was able to get this 95 and 97 overall auctionable player. I sold each one of my Team of the Year players for 400,000 coins and made an easy 1.2 mil that one day just because I spent 17 weeks spending probably 10 minutes per account because those challenges weren't that hard. But the Ultimate Legend Challenge aren't that hard. If you just run the clock out, it's 20 minutes. So let's say you have 5 farm accounts, that's 100 minutes, an hour and 40 minutes. I know that's going to be a lot of grinding, but farm accounts are really worth it because they can give you so many coins. Now I'm going to tell you guys how to transfer over coins. Now there are two ways you can transfer over your token. Well, there's a lot of ways, but there are two main ways you can transfer over coins. And the first way, well, both of the ways are both by, actually no, sorry. One of the ways is by power up, but the second way can also be by power up, but the first way I would suggest you do it by power up. So the first way is you just put a power up here. Now you can do a gold, but a gold is a little bit more suspicious. So if you want to be a little bit less suspicious, I would suggest you do the power ups because you can put them up for 100,000 coins. So like right here, you can put it up on you could go on your main account, put up a power up for 100,000 coins, and then go onto your farm account and buy that card for 100,000 coins. And let's say you have 300,000 coins. You probably don't want to transfer all 300,000 coins over because Madden doesn't like it when you use farm accounts. So they might catch you. I've done this for a couple years now. They haven't caught me yet, but they have ghost banned me, and that's like a soft ban. So yeah, I would suggest if you have 300,000 coins, you sell 3 power-ups for 100,000 coins. Then you go on your farm account and buy it for 100,000 coins. Now that's the the first way. And you want to do power-ups because yeah, gold is a little bit more suspicious, but power-ups are a little bit less suspicious. Now this is the less risky way. This probably makes sure you don't get banned at all, but it's a lot longer. So you could put buy now off and then put it up for 110,000 coins bid because for some reason Madden doesn't like register that you're transferring coins if you're bidding for something for 100,000 coins. So that's a less risky way, but I'm not that patient, so I usually just do a power up, put it up for 100,000 coins and then buy it. Or how many coins I'm trying to transfer over. So like I said, if you have 500,000 coins, transfer over 5 cards for 100,000 coins each. I mean, you can do it all, but just know there are probably going to be a bigger chance you get banned. But yeah, those are farm accounts. Those are why I like farm accounts so much. So when Ultimate Legend challenges are done, I'm going to put all 16 tokens on all my farm accounts, get 3 Ultimate Legend auctionable players. And trust me, I believe there's a 97% chance they're auctionable, just because it doesn't say Nat on them. Usually, it would say Nat if it's not auctionable. So I would go on each of my farm accounts and do them. And then get 3 Ultimate Legend players. Like I said, you can have up to 5 accounts. So you could have 5 Ultimate Legends and make an easy 1.5 mil when you can get all the tokens. So it's worth it for the farm accounts. Alright, and I think this is tip number 5. So tip number 5 is to utilize the sets and clean out your binder. So let's say you had an 80, okay, so that's 85 nat, right? So you can't auction this 85 nat because it's not auctionable, it's not tradable, but you can still put in a set. So if you have as you guys can see, I have 2 85 nat Paris Campbells. What am I going to do with them? Well, there's multiple things. You could put them in the 87 to 88 overall elite exchange set. Then you can, put the other one in the 87 to 88, and then you could get an 87 to 88 overall auctionable player. So you could turn you need 3 players for that. So you could turn 3 85 overall nats into 1 auctionable player. And that's a really good way to make coins. Especially earlier in the year, because 88 overalls were going for a lot more, but now 88 overalls are kind of bad, but there's still 92 overall nats you could put in sets. So let's say you get 390 overall nats. So you could put them into like the 92 to 93 set and get an auctionable 92 to 93. Sell that for 100,000 coins or more if you get a really lucky pull. But I think what I'm going to do with these players, I think, sometimes you really have to think about these. But the daily challenges for the combine gives you a free 85 to 86 nat combine player. And that's how I got my 2 Paris Campbells. So if I do the 85 to 86 daily combine challenge, let's see, 7 times I think, then I can completely free. So do the daily combine challenges, 7 days. Put all of your 7 nat 85 to 86 players in here. And then you only need 489 to 93 to complete this Amari Cooper set. Now, for the Amari Cooper, I'm just telling you guys how I think. You need 489 to 93, right? So this Conquer player thing, you can put in 95 DK Metcalf. So that's 193 overall in that Combine player. Now to get the Combine Conquer tokens, you have to turn in 285. So you get 1 token from completing all the challenges. So you only need 2 more tokens. So you need 485 Combine players. Sorry if I'm a little, you can't understand me, but I'm trying to explain it the best I can. So I would need 485 to 93s. So now you would have to do the daily thing 11 times. So if you do the thing 11 times, get 485s to 93s for this, get 7 for this. I'm not even sure if you can do it 11 times. But then you can get DK Metcalf to a 95 overall. Put the 95 DK Metcalf in here, get a 93 overall Nat Combine star. And then put him in the Amari Cooper set. So that gets 1 of your 89s to 93, right? So now you only need 3 more 89s to 93. Now, like I said, some of these are going to take time. Like, I probably won't be able to finish this in another 10 days. So now you need 3 more 89s to 93s, right? So if you go to the challenges on the Combine, there's a milestone. If you finish all of the challenges, you get a nat 89 to 93. So that'll pay for another one. So you only need to buy 2 89s to 93s. So that's probably going to cost you, like, what, 80k? So you need to pay 80k for a 96 Amari Cooper. Then you can resell that Amari Cooper for, like, probably 200,000 coins minimum. So you can make an easy 120,000 coins from that. So like I said, that's how my mind works. That's how I try to make coins. But the Combine dailies I'm talking about are these right here. Like I said, right now is Sunday, March 1st. So you want to try to do these as fast as you can. So I don't know when these end. I don't think it says. But you want to do these like I still need to do mine today. Like, cover up the receivers. Don't allow more than, this drive. Don't allow 25. So that's easy. And you want to do the dailies every single day. Because if you finish all of them, you get a free Nat 85 to 86. You get 7 of them. You can put them on a Amari Cooper set. And yeah, that's just how my mind works to get Amari Cooper. So that's an easy 100+ K profit that you can make. But you will need to grind this game every day. But like I said, utilize the sets and clear out your binder. You want to really look at your nats. Because if you guys can figure out something good to do with your nats, then you guys can make a lot of coins. That's how I've made a lot of coins, is by putting my nats into sets, getting a lot of good players, selling the auctionable players. So yeah, that's tip number 5. Alright, now tip number 6, and it's not even in-game. It's something you have to do like on your computer or your tablet or on any mobile device. Okay, now there's 2 things you can do. You can sign up for MUT Rewards, and what MUT Rewards is, you guys can check out my past videos. I uploaded a video where I got my MUT Rewards. What MUT Rewards is, you get rewards based on how many packs you've opened. So let's say you've opened 1,000 packs, right? You get the legendary MUT Rewards. So I just got my MUT Rewards yesterday. These come out once a month. And I got 2 free Combine packs, right? Because I opened 1,000 packs in total this Madden. So I got 2 free Combine packs, which is a free 485 plus 96 Combines. I obviously got nothing in them, but that's still 100,000 coins of value of packs. So I will put the links to how to sign up for MUT Rewards and the other thing in the description. So the other thing is the Twitch drops. Now what Twitch drops are is you can connect your Twitch account to your EA account and get rewards. So let's say if you connect your Twitch account, which making a Twitch account is completely free. So you can make a Twitch account and then link it to your EA account and then watch. They have a daily stream every weekday besides Saturday and Sunday, because those aren't weekdays. At 10:30 Eastern Time. They always have a stream every weekday at 10:30 Eastern Time. If you watch that for 10 minutes with your Twitch account that's linked to your EA account, you will get a Twitch drop pack. And with the Twitch drop pack, you get 569 pluses. And you might think, well, that's not worth it, but They also have another thing that's Madden Live. You can also watch other people for Twitch drops. Now, 569 pluses might not look like much, but the silvers can still help you out, like what I said with the clean out your binder thing. So there are a lot of power-ups out there. Like there's a 69 Darren Waller that you can pull from this pack right here that goes for 125,000 coins. So if you get lucky and you do this set multiple times, you pull a Darren Waller, you just made 100,000 coins. So that's why silvers are a lot more helpful than you think. So that's why you want to connect your EA account to Twitch, because they're free packs. All you have to do is watch a video or watch a stream for 5-10 minutes, and you might already be doing it without connecting your EA account to Twitch account. So why not get packs while doing it also? So yeah, connect your account to Madden rewards and connect your account to Twitch rewards. Both of those things will be down in the description on how you link them. Alright, so the next tip is to do your daily objectives. Now these are your daily missions: win 2 games and purchase a pack, and then you get a pack worth up to 500,000 coins. Now I'm level 90, so I have a really good coin pack. So like, if you're level, let's say you're level 5, right? You get a pack worth, 1,000 to 250,000. If you're level 20, you get a pack 2,000 to 300,000. So the pack gets better minimally and maximally as you level up. So like level 40, minimum of 4,000 coins, a maximum of 400,000 coins. Level 50, level 50 is a minimum of 5,000 coins, and a maximum of I think 425,000 coins. So I'm level 90, so my minimum I can get is 7,500. But if you're level 1, the minimum you can get is 1,000 coins, which isn't that much. But if you're level 90, 7,500 coins to 500,000 coins is a lot. Now, 9 out of 10 times you get 7,500 coins, but sometimes you can get really lucky. I'm going to show you guys the challenges I like to do. This challenge I like to do. Ultimate Trainers, starting off right, and gain 5 yards if you're just looking for an easy way to win games. So you want to purchase the 500 coin get a player pack, and then you want to do this challenge twice. So I'll be back when I have the coin pack. Alright, so now that you've done the win 2 games, you want to buy this pack because it's only 500 coins, and sometimes you can get lucky. I've pulled elite out of this before, but usually you get silvers. So now you get your daily level 90. If you're like level 5, it'll say level 5. But like I said, I'll get a minimum of 7,500 coins, so I'm hoping for something that's not 7,500 coins. But as you guys can see, 9 out of 10 times, it will be 7,500 coins. Now, this isn't the only reason you want to do daily objectives is for the coins. I mean, that is a huge reason you want to do it, is for the coins. But another reason is because this one. So I've completed most of them, but let's say you complete 15 daily missions or 30 daily missions, you get 82 to 84 power-up pass. So you guys can see, my thing isn't loading. But oops. If you complete 200 missions, I think that's a 97 power pass. That's a 98 power pass. And that's a, I don't know. I don't think I did it right. But okay, so this one upcoming is a 96 power pass if I complete 200 daily. And then 30 days later, if I complete all the dailies, I get a 97 power pass. 30 more days later, I get a 98 power pass. And then 40 days later, I get a 99 power pass. Now you might be thinking, what are power passes? So here, I'll try to explain it to you. So let's say this Lamar Jackson, right? So I put a 98 overall Lamar Jackson in here. But if I had a 98 power-up pass, I wouldn't need to put the 98 Lamar Jackson here. Here, let me see if I can find somebody with a power-up pass. Alright, no, not this Aaron Donald. I just put a power pass on somebody. Saquon Barkley. So, as you guys can see, usually I would need to buy the 97 Saquon Barkley. But do you want to revert your tier 13 upgrade for full refund? You will receive a 97 power pass. It pretty much just says you don't need to buy the 97 Saquon Barkley. The 97 overall power pass is the 97 Saquon Barkley. So the 97 overall power pass can pretty much be any 97 overall player in the game, as long as you put it in the power up. So you could put it, any 97 overall player. So I chose it on Saquon Barkley because he's the most expensive. So I didn't pay anything for this power up pass. I just put him in here, and I didn't have to pay for 97 Saquon Barkley. And the power up pass is acting like as if it is the 97 Saquon Barkley. So that's what power passes are, and that's why they're so helpful. So if you get a 98 power pass, then you can do it on a 98 overall player. 99 you can do it on a 99 overall player. But those are what power passes are. Pretty much saying you don't have to buy the card. Let me act like him. But you do need a power up. You need to power up all the way up to that point, and then use the power pass to skip that section. Now the other thing you want to do in the missions tab is the weekly missions. Complete 5 weekly activities to earn a gridiron pack. Now, you don't have to do this. This is optional. I mean, everything's optional, but this isn't like an, oh my gosh, a 10 million coin, thing. I just do this because I can, but, 100 solo tackle, pass for 1,200 yards, win 20 games, and purchase 5 packs. You're going to do those over the week anyways. But the harder ones are 50,000 battle score, play a playoff game, or play your first week in the game. But if you're playing head-to-head seasons, and you reach the playoffs, then you can get that done already now. Sometimes I play a playoff game in head-to-head season and it doesn't count. But if you do play a playoff game in I think Pro Division or higher, maybe Veteran. I think if you play a playoff game Veteran Division or higher, you automatically get qualified for the weekend league game. So all you have to do is play one weekend league game and then you get all your 5 activities done. So like I said, this isn't like a 10 million coin making thing. This is just if you can kind of thing. Because a gridiron pack, you get a free 80 plus overall. It could be a 93 and you get a 100,000 coin profit. And this is why you want to look at your missions. There's a lot of missions you got to do. So career stars earned. Those are the milestones. So if you reach 750 career stars, you get 20k. 1.5 thousand career stars, you get 40k. So these are just free coins, passing yards, rushing yards. Now you want to look at these some often, because let's say, okay, rushing touch. Let's say you're at 990 rushing touchdowns, and all you need is 10 more rushing touchdowns. So you want to focus on those over the next few games. So these are why career stats are so helpful, because they give you free coins pretty much. Now the final mission you probably want to do is the Mutt Master and the Mutt Master stats. Actually, these are the first things you want to do. Gain 70,000 passing yards, 700 passing touchdowns, 25,000 rushing yards, 350 rushing. So all these, you probably want to finish these first because they gave you a 95 Pat Tillman, and then you have to win these. Okay, so there's 2 ways you can do it. You guys can see it's a Mutt Master ability token. So all these objectives, right? All these objectives down to earn 120 stars. They get your strong safety Pat Tillman to a 90 overall, but these gets him up to a 95 overall. But you have to complete challenges to get those tokens. Now there's 2 ways you can do them. You can get the 95 overall tokens by getting 1,500 stars, or you can get the 95 overall token by playing 125 multiplayer games. So I like how they did it. They gave you 2 ways to do it, so that way you're not forced to play online games. You can play stars. But if you do like to play online games, then you can get the Master 95 overall token. Now you can get them up to a 97 right now. Pretty much how you do that is you need to complete, let's say you get 1,500 stars, and then you need to get an additional 40 multiplayer games. Or if you win 125 multiplayer games, then you need an additional 480 stars in ultimate challenges to get them up to a 97 overall. So you have to combine them to get them up past the 95 overall. I've already done all these, so I was able to get them up to a 97 overall immediately. If you've already done 1,500 stars and win 125 multiplayer games. Now, these are also, recommended, but, you don't need to do them, but they're highly recommended. The Series 5 multiplayer list, as you can see, these don't give you anything. No coins, just a bunch of series trophies. Like I said, you can put them in the John Madden set, which I highly recommend you do. So that's what I would suggest you do with the missions. You just look through them and see what you can complete. So, but if you do win all 200 games, you do get as you guys can see, you get an additional 100,000 coins if you complete the whole list. And an additional 1,000 trophies. They're pretty much just bonus trophies. So as you guys can see, I'm only 120 away from my next John Madden trophy, so I'm pretty excited for that. But yeah, you'll also want to look at your missions and see what you can do. Missions are really helpful, especially series progression and Mutt dedication. They can give you a lot of reward. Also, Mutt Master stats. These are just bonus stats, You have to do them all with Pat Tillman though. 75 interceptions with Pat Tillman gets you 30k. 1,000 interception return yards with Pat Tillman gets you 25,000 coins. So if you finish all these, I believe they give you 250,000 coins as you get all of these done with Pat Tillman. Also, if you complete everything the MUT Master, you get 250,000. It doesn't say, but you do get 250,000 coins if you complete every single stat. So yeah, missions are very important when it comes to getting coins. But yeah, that's how I make most of my coins. Now, just to recap, you do your challenges, you utilize the sets, and you clear out your binders. You look at the missions, you make sure you can do, the Master and the Series 5 multiplayer ones. You get enough trophies. You get John Madden collectible. Also, another thing with the trophies, let's say you have all the John Madden collectibles, and then you have, an extra trophy. Get this pack right here, because if you can buy this for 220 trophies, and then choose the don't choose pack, choose the 65k quick sell. So that's a free 65k, which is why I love playing seasons. So if there is no content, you want to play seasons because they can give you a lot of series trophies and count towards your MUT Master and count towards your Series 5 progression, whatever. But yeah, that's how I make coins, and also be sure to utilize what promo you have. Like I said, I went over how I'm gonna make coins on this promo. And yeah, so you want to see how you can make coins. Like by the time you're watching this, the Easter promo might have come out, or the Combine, or the Combine already here, the positional heroes, or other. I can't think of any promos right now, but whatever promo's out, try to look and see what you can do. Try to look in the sets, see what nats you can put in there. Look at the challenges, see what nats they give you that you can put them into the specific set. But yeah, that's how I make coins, and farm accounts too. That's a big role in it too, because they can give you a lot of coins. They can pretty much do everything your main account can, so that way you can get triple the rewards. But that's how you get coins. Sorry if I spoke too quick. This is my first tip video, so I'm not used to this. And sorry if I didn't explain something all the way, but if you have any questions, be sure to comment down in the comment section below. Like I said, Madden rewards and how to link your Twitch drops will be down in the description below. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and put notifications on if you're new. And remember to love God with all your heart and soul and strength, and to love your neighbors as yourself. I'm the hands-free gamer, and I'm out. I'll probably be posting more tip videos in the future, so be sure to subscribe and put notifications on. And I'm out. Bye!